Eva, who are you speaking to today? You don't even remember my name. Go on, I tell you. Tell me what my name is. Huh? Queen Nana. Queen Nana. That's what my little grandson calls me. You're speaking with Her Majesty Sarponaya Santwa, spiritual and political head of the Royal Akan government in exile. In exile means that I'm not living in the country where I am originally from, which is Ghana. So my predecessor, who was Ya Santua, she fought a very important war against the British. And Otumfuo Ya Santua was, let's say, around 63 years of age, and she became the commander-in-chief of the war, and she defeated Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was going around the world collecting sovereign powers. You steal their land, you know, and you take the property that symbolizes the sovereignty of that nation. So, you know, anything that conveys power, the British wanted it because they wanted to make their kingdom the kingdom. What Queen Elizabeth and her family represent is like 1,000 miles away from real royalty. They are royals. Where's their gold? Where's their diamonds that they put on? Why are those diamonds they put on always from someone else's country? You know, and so before you know it, you know, you've got rags to riches, right? You've got them in your riches and you're in their rags. You know, Africans are wearing European clothes that we buy from secondhand stores, and they're wearing our gold and our diamonds and our, you know, all of our precious minerals are operating in their economy. They're taking your copper, they're taking everything away, and you're in their rags, they're with your riches. So that's what they did to us. And they're not just about monarchy. So now we have presidents. We have president this, president that, president this. And then they bring their judiciary, their courts, they bring their legislative, they start writing ordinances, they start writing laws, they start telling you do this, don't do that. They start enforcing these things with their police services, they start stealing your property, they start changing the power structure. If there's anyone there who doesn't want to agree with them being in power, then you have to be exiled or your head must be cut off. And they always say that you're rebelling. They always do that. They always say you're in your own country, they're the stranger, they're the invader, and you're rebelling against them in your own land. I mean, you know, it's just typical. And they had an agenda. They wanted to control, you know, 1/3 of the planet. And they had a way of doing it. And behind all of what they were doing, they have their own, you know, secret societies in which they function and they make these plans to do what they're doing and what they've done to Africa and to the world. I'm going to get my governors to come and control you. I'm going to bring missionaries in to turn you to my religion. So I win your faith, I win your trust, I win your belief system. I win that, I've won that, I've gained that over you. You don't have a right to program, you African don't have a right to program your mind with your own culture, with your own religion. I will tell you that your religion is demonic. I will tell you that your religion is full of shit. And I will tell you, whilst I take your gold from you, whilst I take all the things that belong to you from you and control them, I must, if I want to, control you. You see? And what is the point of me trying to control you today if I cannot control you tomorrow? So I must indoctrinate you to believe in my power over you. You must believe in my way of governing over you. You must buy into my way of governing over you so that you will be governed by me forever. And then, so once you play that game, okay? Once you play that game, this is who you vote for. This is the candidate, this is the candidate. You say, but who chose the candidate? Oh, the political party. Who are the political party? We don't know. Well, how did they choose their candidate? It doesn't matter. Just choose one of them. The one that we tell you to choose, you choose. Is that a game? Right? One of them must win. Why can't you win? Why can't you not even be part of it? When the political party wins, you say, okay, you guys in my party, I'm going to make you minister. I'm going to make you minister of transport. I'm going to make you minister of health. And you're all in my party, right? But what if I say, you know what, you seem to know a lot more about health than any of the people in my party. Let me take you and make you the minister. Who wins and who loses? You see, it's not winning and losing, is it? It's whose game are you playing? No native person can win. You've got to play your own game. And when you play your own game, then you decide who wins and how someone loses. If there is power to be had, whose power is it? You understand? You have to have a presidential seat in order for you to be able to win it. So where does the presidential seat come from? That's what I'm trying to say. That's the real power, not playing the game to sit on the presidential seat. So let me go back again to what I said at the beginning. These people came to our country and they stole all the seats of power, right? And now they've got us playing the election game. These people are not controlling your mind because they are controlling your particular mind. They're controlling your power. The chairs, the consciousness that commands you, they're controlling that. The people who are playing the game will never see the people who are controlling it from behind because you're playing the game. They're all just pawns in the game, that's it. And they don't even know that they're pawns in the game. You can play the game of life. Someone gave you that life by giving you a soul. So you can get born, you can come into the world, you can do everything. But remember, there's a day you're going to die. And that day, when that comes, you will say, what was it all about? And if people have told you to get this, you've got to do that. Now to do this, you've got to do this. And to do that, and then before you know it, you've left all your spirituality behind you. You've forgotten to understand, like, who am I? Where am I? Where do I come from? Where am I going to? What's going to happen to me when I die? You forget all of that because you're so busy accumulating the game that they tell you to play. And you end up eventually losing the ultimate thing that God gave you.